Okay, so let's talk about the Nikkor 35mm lens for the Nikon camera system. I'm using this lens for 2 years now, and I thought it would be a great idea to make a short review about this lens in particular, because I think this is a lens every photographer should use in his pockets. The 35mm, it's a pretty nice and bad boy in my opinion, in my point of view. I use this lens for portrait photography, for my stills, and also for shooting very nice looking car photos. So I will share this in a bit. So why should you have this prime lens in your pockets, in your camera bag? It's pretty simple. So let's start first with the price. I bought this lens about 2 years ago for 200 euros, which equals right now to about 220 US dollars. So it's a very nice pricing. The next point goes for the weight. This thing here weighs about 200 grams, so it's not that heavy, so it's ideal for, your little camera bag and so on. So it's very portable with the camera mounted, so it's not that heavy, because the body of the Nikon, I use the Nikon D7500, the body is super heavy, and with this tiny lens, so it doesn't feel any, super heavy. Alright, so if you want to make photos outside or filming outside, you can use a ND filter here. It's a 52mm thread, right? It's just simple like this one, so it's 52mm. If you have already one and you need an ND filter, 52mm is the right one, because I think this is pretty valuable information at first glance, right? Sometimes you're just looking around what's the right diameter of this. 52, that's the thing. I mentioned before, making videos, making portraits, stills, right? You can see here a bunch of photos I made. I'm the bokeh guy, right? So I love to play with the aperture open, right? To have the blurred out background, So this is my style, this is the thing I need, and we have here a 1.8 aperture. So a ton of light hits the sensor behind it, and it's pretty decent also for low light environment, right? So especially like here in the studio or evening, so it's a fast lens as well. Okay, so now switch over to the negative points of this lens. In my personal opinion, there's just one thing that is pretty harsh, right? If you want to make videos with this lens, you should use in manual mode, because while shooting in automatic focus, the focus motor is so noisy that you hear every movement of that motor, right? So if you want to make videos with this lens, use it in manual mode. Otherwise, you have some really bad trouble with the noise in the background. Okay, so this was the quick and brief review of this lens. If you're looking for such a lens, so this is the right video. So there's little things you can make wrong with this lens, right? It's not that expensive. It fits basically everywhere in. So I hope this video was useful for you. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video, and see you on the next one. Peace.